Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to the 365 lessons of A Course in Miracles. What a journey we're about to start. And thank you for joining me, honestly. It's a pleasure to be doing this journey together. So my name is Nancy Matos. I'm a student of A Course in Miracles since 2015. And I'm a student and a teacher of A Course in Miracles since 2020. So it is a pleasure, as I said, to be walking this year together with you. With A Course in Miracles, one of the things is that, although the teacher is called teacher, when you're working together, we're all learning. So I will be learning as much as you are learning. And I'm so ready to keep learning even more about myself, about my perceptions, and about my world. So, as I said, as you know, there's 365 lessons. We're going to start today with the first one. So, one of the things about A Course in Miracles is that it helps us in our awakening. And I know that we hear that word a lot. But it is, as the Course says, we are in a dreamlike state, thinking that everything that we see, everything that we think is the truth. And the reality is that our world is made up of our own perceptions. So the way I perceive myself, the way I perceive relationships, the way I perceive my world. So if each of us actually perceives it differently. One of the things with the A Course in Miracles is that it helps us to realize the way we perceive our world and supports us into the truth. And what is the truth? Well, this is the journey. Each of us will keep finding our own truth throughout the year. And yes, and it's a fascinating journey. So the condition is that each lesson has to be done in just one day. So we can't do 2 lessons in one day or 3 lessons in one day. This is not a race. Yeah, this is not a race. This is an individual journey that we're all going to undertake from today onwards. Sometimes you might want to sit in one lesson for a few days, and that's fine too. So although I will be posting the lessons daily, you don't need to do them daily. You might, let's say you reach lesson 20 and you might want to stay in lesson 20 for 2 or 3 days. Sometimes you might have breaks. It is up to you how you're going to do the journey. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be meeting maybe every 2 weeks or maybe every month, just to see how you are, where you're at, whereabouts you're at, because sometimes it can be a bit tricky. Remember that what we're doing is changing our brain, really, from the incorrect brain to the correct brain. So it's actually a transformation of our brain. So that might, who knows how everybody's going to react. So that's why we're going to be having some support, and that's why we have the group, so you can actually text and you're not alone. So we're in this together. So lesson 1, as I said, the videos are going to be very short, not to bore you, and also so then you can get the point straight. So lesson 1 starts with: nothing I see in this room means anything. And then you can go around your room and you can say, this table doesn't mean anything. This book doesn't mean anything. This chair doesn't mean anything. This window doesn't mean anything. So one of the conditions also is that you don't do it a lot. You might want to sit, let's say, maybe twice for this lesson twice throughout the day, and just repeat and go through the room and go, you know, the window doesn't mean anything. This room doesn't mean anything. This computer doesn't mean anything. And just going around the room. And then you might want to go into, just stay in there at the moment. And one of the things is very important, although the first lessons seem to be very simple, they're very important because it's just like they begin to question what you see is true. You know what I mean? Like, because remember that everything is our perception. So if I didn't know that this was a glass and someone shows me this, I will be actually looking at it and I wouldn't even know what is it for. So the only reason I know that it is a glass and that it is used to drink water, it's because I've been told and I've been taught that. Yeah. The same thing, for example, you know, flowers and things like that. We know the names of the flowers because we put that name to the flowers. That doesn't really mean that they are those. Like if you think of a gardenia, you know. So one of the things with, as I said, it starts breaking down the way we perceive things, and start creating a new reality for us. Really, it's a fascinating journey. So I will be posting lesson 1, and you can go through it, and as I said, you can repeat it 2 or 3 times throughout the day and just see how that works. Okay, thank you so much, and have a beautiful day, and we'll see you again for the next lesson. See ya.